Marshal, welcome to 3. You're joining me for Witness, a Bodyguard Romance, Chapter 3, Seeking Shelter. The waves crashing against the harbor nearly drown out your words as you turn to Cassian with a stunned expression. So you really didn't know? That I'd be sleeping right now, below you? No. I was told I'd be in the converted garden shed out back. Taking your arm, Cassian leads you away from the boat and out of Tomaso's earshot. In another life, I'd love to shack up with you, but not with my job at stake. Well, I guess we're roommates. Alone together with one bed, anything could happen. No one would have to know. It pains me to say this, but there's no way we wouldn't get caught. I can be discreet and flexible. All my willpower is going into not picturing that. A little imagination makes things more interesting. Until it leads to me getting fired. Even the government has their limits. They can't see what goes on in your mind. Thank God. I'd already be long gone if they knew half the thoughts I've had looking at you. A walk through the town and down a dirt road leads you to a small beach house surrounded by periwinkle hydrangeas in full bloom. It's quaint, clearly designed for someone living alone. You shoot a meaningful look at Cassian. You're Orion. Come on. There'll be loads of room for both of us. He unlocks the door and steps inside, scanning the space for a moment before signaling for you to join him. It's certainly cozy. You take in the narrow staircase and petite kitchen that's barely the size of your entryway back in Boston. It's a shoebox. I imagine it doesn't meet your usual standards for luxury living. Or basic living. It doesn't even have a dishwasher. Plenty of people don't have one. I don't. I do my dishes with my own 2 hands. That's barbaric. He plops himself down on the bench, folding his arms behind his head as he leans back. Might as well share any strange living habits you have now. I'll know about them soon enough. I'm not the one you should worry about. Never bother me in mornings with pre-coffee. You don't want to talk to me before I've been heavily caffeinated, and I won't even want you to so much as look at my way. I can't wait to see Sleepy Nami. I bet you're adorable even when you're grumpy. You attempt to frown, but a smile fights its way across your face instead. If you say anything like that to me again, you're going to be seeing it much sooner. I won't be satisfied until I've ever seen every version of you there is. Now you're pushing it. I have a zero-tolerance policy for cheesy romance. There's nothing wrong with adding more love to the world. Seriously, Cassian, you're going to make me gag. I recall you mentioning you didn't have a gag reflex. Depends on the situation. Mostly ones that don't involve sappy one-liners. Suddenly a wave of exhaustion hits you as you start to sit down on the bench beside Cassian. I barely slept in the last 24 hours. Go ahead and get ready for bed in the bathroom down there. I'll make sure everything's set up for you upstairs. But I don't have any of my stuff. I put together a bag for you with the essentials. Everything should be in there. Excuse me if I'm skeptical to think you would know what I need. I did a good job guessing last night. That's hardly the same thing. Grinning, Cassian climbs upstairs, leaving you to open up the bag he left for you. Along with a surprisingly decent selection of toiletries, you find a dainty nightgown so thin and silky you barely hadn't noticed it was there. I'm not sure if Cassian picked this out for me or for him, but we can both agree I would look sexy in it. Slipping out of your clothes, you slide the gown on, and the fabric gently caressing your skin. You Yeah, definitely for him. Let him try to keep his hands off me in this. After you've taken his advice, you head upstairs to find Cassian tucking the sheets into the sides of the bed. Matches the outfit. I didn't know Witsec came with a personal maid. I figured you were used to other people doing the sort of thing for you. Might as well surrender to it. It's called knowing what you deserve. He secures the last corner of the comforter before standing upright to face you. The expression on his face turns to one of longing as he takes in the nightgown hanging to your curves. You look even better than I imagined in that. I suppose your taste is semi-respectable. I admit it. You love it. It's more fun to continue to try and please me, but the silk was a nice touch. As light filters in through the window, it glints off the lamp, flashing silver, just like the killer's knife in the alley. Try not to think about it. Cassian notices the grimace on your face and places his hand on your elbow. Nami, I know this isn't easy, sleeping in a strange place after what you witnessed. But I'll be right downstairs if you need me. I won't let anything bad happen to you. Downstairs is so far away. You want me to sleep closer to you? Having you around as a distraction would take my mind off everything. His eyes flicker to your lips, and he breathes out slowly. We'd be playing a dangerous game here. Are you sure? Convince him to stay, invite him to sleep on the bed with me, keep him close on the floor beside me, or face my fear alone. Bite him. You're right, this is beyond overwhelming. But if I had you sleeping beside me, I think it'd get easier to get through it. Alright, but keep your hands to yourself. I'll do my best. You're about to undo your bra when the look on Cassian's face stops you in your tracks. Any chance you'd be comfortable sleeping in that? I didn't think this all the way through. Not really. I normally sleep completely naked, and this is the first thing to go. Cassian lets out a jagged breath, gripping the bedpost for support. You do, With a mischievous smile, you reach for the clasp of your bra again. Do it yourself. You slowly ease the straps down, letting them slide off your bare shoulders and slipping them out through your sleeves, the fabric brushing your skin before landing at your feet. Much better. This is the only way I can get any sleep. That's funny, because it might be the reason I don't get any. After fiddling with his top for a moment, he rubs his neck sheepishly. I don't normally wear much to bed myself. Well, I wouldn't want you to suffer on my account. With a crooked grin, Cassian slips out of his clothes, tossing them beside yours on the floor. I'm already feeling more comfortable here. You settle under the covers and then look over at Cassian expectantly. When he doesn't get the hint, you pat the bed beside you. Like you said earlier, there's room for both of us in this house. With something between a laugh and a sigh, he carefully rests on top of the comforter next to you. You're really testing my self-control. I thought you'd enjoy a challenge. His chuckle causes the bed to shake slightly so you can feel the weight of him and find your fingers longing to touch him. Your back is to him as you let out a rugged whisper. Hey, Cassian. Yeah. What would you do to me right now if you could touch me? The jagged gasp emerges from him. I don't know if answering that is wise. Please, I need something good to focus on. There's a long pause, and for a moment you think he may not answer. First, I'd kiss you. A nice place to start. What else? I'd run my fingers down from your breast to your stomach. Your pulse flutters, imagining every movement he describes, aching to be touched for real. Don't stop there. Then I'd keep going until I slip my hand into... Cassian cuts himself off, clearing his throat with a gruff noise. Get some sleep, Nami. You need it. Good night, Cassian. You feel his gaze on you as long as you drift off to sleep, caressing the curves of your cheeks and gentle slope of your neck like the feather-light touch of a watchful guardian angel. The next morning you enter the kitchen to find Cassian standing over the stove. Morning. I already went out and gathered up everything we'd need for breakfast. It's way too early to be so cheerful. Chin up, I made you coffee. He pours some into a mug and then holds it out to you with a charming grin. This is more like it. I'm also making waffles. Hope you're hungry. Your eyes dart from the spatula in his hands to the stack of steaming waffles capped with dark red strawberries. He wants us to have breakfast together. Is this a date? I have a question. Doesn't matter. Sit down with Cassian to eat. You ignore the voice of doubt in your mind telling you not to get too comfortable with Cassian and instead listen to the rumbling of your stomach. As well as the warm feeling that spreads through you with the sight of the flour dusting his cheeks as he cooks for you. I'm starving. Bring me the largest stack you have. Fantastic. Coming right up. Can I go into witness protection, please? With flourish, he adds some fresh blueberries on top, then adds a dollop of whipped cream before setting it down on the table before you. The sweet juices of the fruits seep into the light, fluffy texture of the waffles as you take a bite, letting the cream coat your tongue. Wow, these are amazing. Cassian takes the seat next to you at the table, his ankle brushing against yours. He points his fork at you. You didn't think I could cook? I was skeptical. The heat of his gaze is so strong you bow your head to avoid it, the blood rushing up from your neck to your cheeks. Quickly, you stand up and clear your plate, trying to shake the feeling of him seeing right through you. We should get going. This house is so small it makes me claustrophobic. Heading outside, you make your way to a shed tucked away in the trees. Cassian jogs over to catch up to you. Whatever you're looking for, it's not in there. I'm trying to find the car so I can check out more of the island. Sitting around doing nothing isn't an option for me. First of all, you're not going anywhere alone. It's my job to keep a close eye on you. Wait a minute. Are you gonna follow me to the bathroom too? Your voice drips with sarcasm. I probably need assistance, brushing my teeth, combing my hair, taking off my clothes. Actually, you've already proven you're a good help with that. Very funny, but this wasn't what I meant when to make you feel trapped. I'm here to protect you. Turning away, you throw open the door to the shed, expecting to find a luxurious four-door vehicle inside. What the hell is that? The second thing I had to tell you, there is no car. It's a scooter. What's wrong with it? You expect me to drive this thing around? Actually, this is for emergencies only. It draws too much attention. We'll mostly be walking. You've got to be kidding me. Any other surprises I should know about? You'll be starting your first day at your new job today. Already? I thought I'd at least get a day to enjoy the beach. This isn't a vacation. You've got to maintain your cover as someone who needs a paycheck. As you groan, Cassian shoots another glance at the scooter. It's a bit far, though, so if you'd like, I'll make an exception and give you a ride on the Vespa. Get cozy with Cassian on the scooter. I'd love a good ride. Grinning, he shakes his head at you, ignoring the suggestive way you're raising your eyebrow. You'll need a helmet. I still have to prevent you from getting hurt. He grabs a pair of matching helmets, handing one to you as he throws his leg over the seat of a scooter. Hop on. I should probably hold on tight, for safety. You slide behind Cassian, your thighs pressing firmly against his backside as you wrap your arms tightly around his waist. The engine starts with a purr beneath you, vibrating as you spread your palms against the firm muscles of his stomach. I hope you're comfortable back there. I was wrong. This is even better than a car. He laughs, his voice fading to the rush of a wind as he pulls out onto the road, with you snuggled tightly against him. Soon you've reached the docks where Cassian walks ahead toward a little hut perched just above the water. Welcome to your new job. Your jaw drops in disbelief as you read the sign, Lobster Shack. A lobster shack? You're putting me in a place surrounded by knives, nets, when the mob is after me? Yeah. Do you make a good lobster? Lobster brisk, maybe? Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down in the description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Without further ado, let's go ahead and go into a small sale where Holy Mother of God is a super short and the diamond options are atrocious. I feel sorry for anyone who isn't using diamonds. That's my purpose of what I do. Rest in peace, that's all I can say. Pretty much I'll be streaming Animal Crossing here very shortly. If you want to come check out my Twitch, please do so. Link down below, or just go to Twitch and search Locum23. Without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace, and stay well.